Gut health and leaky gut. Even without knowing what leaky gut is, none of us want it. Leaky gut is when the gaps between your cells in your gut lining just get a little bit wider. They get stretched out a little bit, and then foreign material like chemicals that doesn't belong in your body comes into your body. Your gut is the barrier between the external world and the internal world. In a way, it can be thought of as our identity. Our body needs to identify what can cross over that barrier to nourish us and what doesn't belong and needs to get expelled from our body. When the gaps between each individual cell in our gut lining get a little bit wider, we're not able to keep all the things out that we should be keeping out. I'll tell you about an extreme case that shows you what can happen if we have leaky gut. I was in Germany. I was just about to get on a horse. I was holding him by his reins. He was a stallion. He took a look at the horse next to him and decided that it would be much more fun to mate with that horse than it would to go riding with me. As I held his reins, he leapt to the side and dragged me across the stall. His front feet went over the 5-foot barrier and he was crushing me against this wall. I somehow got out from under him and I was quite shaken. There was a part of me that wondered, when he was crushing me, although nothing broke, did anything happen internally? 8 days later, my appendix burst. When it burst, all of the foreign matter that was supposed to be going through my gut and getting expelled went into my body cavity. This resulted in something called sepsis, which is dangerous. And I went into septic shock. I had multiple organs that were not happy, inflammation, a high temperature, and I was on liters of antibiotics. I spent time rehabbing to build back my immune system and to build back my gut. I did this by walking outdoors in forests and eating probiotics and prebiotics. The experience I had, although extreme, is similar to what people are going through when they have leaky gut. These foreign bodies are coming in to your system when they shouldn't be. Chemicals, poisons, etc. And it's because the spaces in your gut are just a little bit too wide, or they've been widened. Why does this happen? It happens through damage to the gut. Do you have leaky gut? Is there even a way to know? And what should you do? It's very hard to diagnose, but considering that 80% of the population reports some kind of gut disturbance, it makes sense to focus on making your gut healthier. Think about it holistically, not only eliminating villain foods and chemicals and eating whole foods, but also calming your system. Going for walks, being in nature, connecting with friends can lead to a healthier gut and less leaky gut.